What is good, y'all? Kip up here, and here we are for our last Mega Metagross discussion, as Mega Metagross has actually been banned. Now, the first thing you need to notice about this is the ban do not ban number. Now, while there are 166 voters, well, 172 eligible, 166 actually did, and you do see more than 40 in the disparity between ban and do not ban. The ban percentage was only 62.65%. Now, the thing about this that's so important is that a 60% majority is required for a ban. So if you really think about it, we were very, very, very close to having Mega Metagross stay in the meta, which I think is very interesting. You could see why, as in no reliable recovery, gets worn down easily by hazards, I guess, not rocks, but you see the point. It has a few soft checks, things like that. So you can see it in that way. However, most people cited the ban for very few switch-ins, for after one Meteor Mash boost, the game's over, having all the coverage moves it needs, things like that. And apparently that's what won over the voters. Now, I just watched Joey PokeGame's video on this, and I said this yesterday in a video I published about what will rise as a result of Metagross being banned. I'll leave that in the description. Biggest thing is Tapu Lele will be an absolute monster now. It just lost an offensive steal check to it. The only one left is Jirachi. Very happy he did point that out, because that's something I totally forgot about. So another thing we'll see as a result of this is a rise in the use of Jirachi as a result of there being less checks for Tapu Lele. Now, another thing that I said in the previous video about what's going to rise are things like Tapu Bulu, things like Weavile, Kyurem-Black, Dragonite, etc., Mega Pinsir. The list goes on. You might even see still an increase in Ferrothorn to check Lele. The point is, there's going to be a lot of Pokemon that are coming up, especially more in the offensive kind of, area, that are going to come up as a result of Metagross. Of course, this is because Metagross checked it. It didn't take too much damage from, say, a Mega Pinsir, and in return, it can absolutely just kill a Pinsir. In the case of Tapu Bulu, took nothing from Bulu, killed Bulu. Things like that, and Weavile dies to a Bullet Punch. Alakazam got down to, I think down to 10% from a Bullet Punch. Things like that. So, this is absolutely great, because we're going to see a lot more offensive mons come in as a result of this. But also kind of bad, because we're just going to see Tapu Lele spam like we did in the beginning of the meta, both in pre-bank and the beginning of post-bank OU. So we're going to see that a lot more. Asper is going to be suspected next. I agree with Joey in saying that Greninja is definitely going to be suspected. However, I'm not going to say that he's going to be the first one to be suspected next, because Greninja can act as a viable way to beat Lele, which is going to dominate the meta now. Another way of looking at that is Scarf Protein Greninja has no counters, which I would agree with to some degree. But I'm not sure if we're gonna see Greninja or Lele get suspected out of the metagame first. I would believe that Greninja will be first, and that will be voted out, as we see my music come off for no reason. But anyway, I do believe that Greninja is gonna be the first one to get a suspect test, and that it will be banned out of OU and into Ubers. However, I can see the argument for Lele possibly being the next one to be suspected. Additionally, I think if Lele got a suspect, it's not getting banned. I don't think it's going to get banned. But anyway, you guys tell me what you guys think about this. What will rise as a result of Lele being banned? Not Lele. The result, what's going to rise as a result of Mega Metagross being banned? What's going to be used less? Now, I can tell you without a single doubt that Jirachi, Lele, and Mega Pinsir are going to rise exponentially along with Alakazam. A couple of my sleepers for rising are things like Kyurem-Black, that couldn't touch Metagross and got destroyed by it, but can break through other defensive steel types without a real issue. And Dragonite, which is more or less the same thing. But you guys tell me what you guys think. If you guys really think it deserved a ban, what will rise, what will drop, what you're excited to use, and what you're excited to see. Of course, I think, as I said a bunch of times, Lele is going to be broken. Greninja is still broken and hasn't stopped being broken. So yeah, that's my view on it. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'll be doing lives, especially once the suspect ladder goes down, because I'm going to be very interested to see what the ladder prefers to use now, besides Lele, Zam, and Greninja. But I'll be bringing a lot of lives after my DC trip. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching.